Alright, so Zed mid versus Akali, runes and masteries. Let's break it down right here. Let me take a look. Yeah, I'm gonna do flat 80 quints, armor yellows, MR blues, and armor penetration red. So no lifesteal quints. The reasoning for this is that because I'm versus Akali mid, I'm not going to be needing to start with the Duran's shield, and therefore I'm not going to really need the extra lifesteal to just keep me topped off in lane when I'm trying to last hit and get to 6. Instead, I'm going for armor pen and AD, so I have more offensive capabilities, I do more damage, and I have a better chance of like poking her out pre-6 and getting good damage off. I think spell weaving and blade weaving are pretty nice on Zed. What am I gonna give up for blade weaving though? That's the question. It's not gonna be Warlord. Increase AD percentage wise is really nice on Zed, even though this master point's not that efficient. Unless you have really high amounts of AD, Zed is a champion that already gets a percent AD increase, so just having that skill upon each other is really good. I think right here I'm just gonna lose 2% armor pen and pick up blade weaving instead. I don't want to give dangerous game for it either though. That's the thing. Kind of sucks. Nah, I'm just gonna not take blade weaving here. I really like dangerous game on Zed because when you go into like all out scraps or somebody like Akali would be a perfect example. The champion that kills the other champion first is gonna get the kill, and they're probably gonna have ignite take or some other residual damage off on them, whether it be deathmark or whatever. And the person that kills the other person first will get that 5% missing health and mana. So that could be the difference between you trading kills or you actually living and surviving to live to fight another day, which I think is really valuable on assassins like Zed and stuff like that. So I definitely value dangerous game quite a lot for those clutch edge case scenarios. But yeah, I'm just going 21-9-0. Pick up double-edged sword because I love it on champions where I feel like I'm doing more damage than I take, and Zed is definitely one of those. Brute Force, Martial Mastery, obvious AD points. Spell Weaving is nice because it allows you to auto attack and get your death mark up to a really high explosion percentage. And then Execution and Dangerous Game, just nice when you're going for those kills. All these self-explanatory really, and then 9 in defense. I just get the block, the unyielding, the recovery, the veteran scars, and juggernaut. All the best lane masteries for the most part. And I have Flash Ignite. It's my summer spell combination of choice. I'm versus Akali. Akali mid, I believe, and they have a Fiddlesticks support and an Amumu jungle. So Amumu can put some pressure on me, but it's not that bad because I have opportunities to outplay him by like Wing away from his bandage toss and stuff like that. Oh, exhausting that Akali, interesting. So exhaust is actually a really good choice for her here. It's going to be very hard for me to all-in her once we both hit level 6. Although I do get my Deathmark ultimate available, she also gets her ult, which makes her really strong. I would say that this lane slightly favors Akali if both champions take Flashing Knight, but with Exhaust Ignite, I would definitely have to consider her chances of winning the lane are better. In team fights and stuff, I don't think Exhaust is going to be as valuable as having Flash because if she gets caught out by like a CC and is just in front of my damage line, then we can just kill her. But Exhaust is definitely going to be really beneficial in the 1v1 versus me. We do have Lee Sin jungle, so you have to keep that under consideration. She should technically be a really easy target for ganks, especially pre-6 because she has no flash. So basically, right from the get-go, it's as if she wastes her flash. She will have exhaust to use defensively if she gets ganked, but I would expect Lee Sin to try to camp that for the most easy kills of the game. And we get Longsword, Warning Totem Trinket, and 3 health pots and just run mid.
Without a sound.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright. We're in game now, so turning sub subscriber off, and let's see. Shouts to Chadley19 for subscribing.
Seconds until minions
Drop my bottle cap. I don't know where I put it. What?
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, where's my bottle? Whatever. Not gonna stress about it. Alright. Just gonna trinket our side over here to make sure that it doesn't get invaded on. Actually, that was a terrible ward. Should place it deeper so I can actually see if a moon is coming through and try and gank me from that angle. Probably start cloth 5, really smart start. Well, not smart, like really smart, but definitely what I would do. Definitely what's expected in this matchup. You need that extra armor and health regen to get through laning phase, and it's very, very effective versus that. Wait, what the heck? My computer just made a weird sound. What just happened? Oh, never mind. I know what it was. Alright, everything's all good now. So right here, probably take my E unless I feel like there's a chance of being ganked by Mumu. This ward is really bad. Gives me no vision of this side. Completely useless for helping me in ganks. Akali just dropping her shroud. Getting that invisibility, so it's going to be hard to poke her down. And I'm trying to get level 3 so I can get my W and be pretty safe from any ganks that might come my way. Really just looking to get as much CS as I can. I missed 2 really easy CS this game. Shouldn't have W'd there. I had no energy. Couldn't get my EQ off in time to actually do anything. Akali is quite even with me on CS. I start with the longsword because really I don't have many item options. I don't want to start cloth. Don't need it versus Akali. Don't want to start Neuron's shield. Don't need it versus Akali. Don't want to start boots. Pretty useless. Longsword is really cheap now. I mean, it's 360 gold, so especially on someone like Zed who just loves the stat flat AD so much, picking up an early longsword, even as your first item, is pretty solid. Just get 3 pots to help you sustain through lane, and can't really complain about that. Trinket's back up. Position of this lane isn't really ideal for me. Akali just used her Q. I'm gonna walk up a bit, kill these pesky range creeps that are just sitting around, and I'm just gonna ward that. Moon could definitely see where I trinketed and try to take advantage of it, but he's actually bot right now, so I'm pretty safe to do whatever I want. The wave has been pushing towards Akali, so there's not really many gank opportunities that Lee Sin can go for here, which is probably really fine. I kind of just want to hit level 5 and then try to look for harass on her. Nice job. Hit her with my double Q and E combo there. I just jumped on her to scare her. Oh, proc my passive there. That was nice. Really good damage. Oh, I accidentally took a turret shot. That sucks. Trade 1 for 1 there. Forgot she had exhaust. I thought that I was just gonna pop her. I ended up getting slowed in her turret and just like getting crushed. I probably shouldn't have committed there. I could have just pushed out of lane and I would have been fine to win the lane off that. I made a mistake there. I traded kills with Akali. We traded summoner spells. Her summoners are gonna be up same time as my Ignite, but my flash is going to be up down for an additional 90 seconds, so I'm going to have a disadvantage in that regard. And I was pushing out of lane, so there was no need to trade kills. I knew I would kill her 100% when I went back in, but it was completely unnecessary. She's about to hit 6. job. Slickly sim play. Got us the kill on Akali. She only had one ult stack up there, I believe, so she wasn't able to really use it to her advantage and do many cool tricks. I think I'm going to back here and just pick up Null Magic Mantle and look for an early Hex Drinker. Early Hex Drinker is really effective versus Akali. Really any burst mage in general, but when I'm dealing with Akali, if I can get my Bill Drawer and a Hex Drinker, I should be able to come out ahead in most of our fights. I W'd in and R'd back out just to be a little bit cheeky on the move there, since I knew I could still jump back to my clone. And for those who know about the Z changes, they made it so that, oh, I missed that creep. That was not worth my W. They made it so that you can go as hard as possible and you can always jump back to your death mark, assuming you aren't CC'd or dead at that point. Ult's number 40. Akali's gonna have ult stacks pretty soon here. She saw that I used my combo to push the wave there. Took advantage of it. I'm not really in a position to fight. Just gonna ward this and look to trinket elsewhere.
No technique is forbidden.
Alright, ult's almost back up.
An ally has been slain.
The truth lies in darkness.
Really could have used a pink ward. I should have picked one up. That would have helped me kill her.
Find the truth.
She knows my W and my spells are down.
Do not
Might look to go aggressive. You can dive her pretty easily.
Balance is weakness.
Ethan just needs to land one spell to get vision of her. Don't think he's as fond of the idea as I was. Guess I'll just buy here, get Hex Drinker, Boots, and a Pink Ward. And then, once I have Pink Ward, I can look to go aggressive on Akali by myself. Don't really need anyone's assistance with that. I don't have Boots. I mean, I thought Hex Drinker was 100 gold cheaper. Wouldn't have been able to afford both anyway. Pink Ward is definitely more valuable here, though.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright.
Balance is a fool's master.
She has all three ult stacks up here. She has Exhausting Knight, so it's like... Don't really want to go aggressive. I should have just ulted her. At least when it was coming in. He had Mobies. Waste an easy gank attempt. I'm gonna trinket over this wall. Almost level 9. Got max rank in my Q. Nice little power spike. Akali's about to hit 9 too. She definitely wants max rank of her Q as well. Thought she was just gonna walk up for that. Gave up free damage there. Moves mid. Nice job. Try my pink ward, didn't end up really mattering that much. We can push up another wave. Or he can just go to race. It's fine. I can push by myself. And if I can protect that pink ward, that's gonna be really good at countering Akali. If she ever tries to go aggressive on me, it's gonna suck for her. It's a little bit to the side of mid, so it's not gonna exactly help me if she owns me over here. But for the most part, that vision is gonna be really valuable. I'm gonna pick up a pickaxe here and just get my boots now and get a green ward and head back mid. Oh shit, she's gonna kill it. I should have backed and bought much sooner. Wanted to be able to protect it. For some reason I thought she'd be dead for longer. I overstayed. I lost my pink ward for that. It wasn't really worth it in my opinion. Shroud's down. Killing the ward that Lee Sin used to insect as well. He's killing all our wards this game. And my pickaxe can be used to build into a last whisper really whenever I want. My ult's in 25. I think I hit her with all 4 spells there, yep. Alright, all 4 components of damage. My W, which doesn't do damage. Both Qs and then the E. It's 3 components of damage. I don't know why I said 4. I have ult up now. No pink ward though. It's gonna be hard to secure kill. Missed my spells when she was in shroud. I should have just ultied and held it until she came out. I jumped the gun a bit on that. Just gonna push her out. I should have just waited for her shroud to drop. It was only like 3 more seconds. I could even held my abilities. Just suicide. I need to. Got the kill and I got out. Let's see. Just gonna team out. Head back mid. Oh, I could really forward that 1,000 gold. I'm just gonna sit on Tiamat until I can get straight up upgrade into Blazer and King. So it's gonna be like 1,600 more gold. Could have held on to that 1,000 gold, just went back and done nothing with it. But I want to have as much combat stats and like gold effectiveness as I can. I'm gonna take this. And with Tiamat, I can just like insta clear jungle camps and stuff. I could already do it really fast with my W EQ combo, but it's even easier now. Mid's getting crushed. Akali's going bot, careful. They're probably going to have their jungler or support hold mid. Might be able to kill the fiddle really easily, depending on how he gets the spear off. So Mumu has 80 armor. Don't really want to fight him voluntarily. I'm just going to go for turret damage here. Try to trinket this when it comes up. It's like 2 seconds. Got it. Just gonna keep pushing mid. Akali has Gunblade now, so she's actually really strong. She's 1 in 4, but Gunblade does make her a beast. I'm a 40 CS too. Shit. Figure I was just gonna die after the fear. Coulda tried to like play it a bit differently. I came out of fear. I coulda W'd away. I didn't have to go for an ultimate there. And then flash, but I was already slowed. It would have been ugly either way. Should just not got myself in that position to begin with. That was a mistake on my end. Ace has a frozen fist. If he can catch up to them, he can kill the Jinx. Oh, he can't get the Q off. Oh, he switched targets. Damn, Tarek's going off on the Jinx 1v1. Oh my god. That was quite unfortunate for our team. Wow, they got outplayed really hard. Oh, I barely missed him too. Dang. This guy's life stealing back up. I'm trying to move on him. I have no ult though. Dangerous game, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Damn. I think Dangerous Game helped me outlive the red buff tick there. I flashed on her to secure the kill, since I knew she was just going to kite me and kill me if I didn't. I didn't even have my ult up there. Still got both kills. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. I'm going to back here and get my Blazer King. I finally get my blade this game, so I'm going to be really, really strong. My team actually helped me out a lot there. If you saw, the active was what actually allowed me to kill the Akali. Finish her off with it. And let's see. I have an extra longsword here because I'm sitting on 360 gold, and longsword is really, really efficient for the AD it provides. 1080 for 360 gold. 1080 will raise my combo damage by a nice little amount, so definitely worth picking up. Dang, we just all randomly died after that. That's not good.
Without a sound.
Dangerous Game is a mastery point. It gives you back 5% of your missing health and mana after you get a kill, and it's what came into play after I killed the Jinx there. I think I would have died to the red buff ticket if it didn't pop up and give me that heal.
Balance is weakness. No technique is forbidden.
I'm gonna switch to a red trinket. I should have done that earlier actually. Oh crap, I'm coming. I'll explain why in a second. Hold on. Trying to focus on this play.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Got the ult off and did enough damage to kill the Jinx there. Just jumped back to my original death mark and managed to get out. I chased her with my W, and like I said, the new Z ult is really good when you go aggressive like that. The Renekton and the Akali peeled back to try to help the Jinx, but I'd already got enough damage to secure the kill with my death mark, and at that point I was just able to jump back out, and I was perfectly fine. Gonna go push up mid. Akali's top. Oh god, he might die if he gets gunbladed. Akali burst too strong. Sorry guys. And we're getting picked off a lot this game. We gotta be careful. Alright, I'm gonna go switch to the red trinket here. 30 seconds on my ult. Oh yeah, Zion's, what the hell, I'm so bad, I'm about to die for no reason. Fuck, I saw it coming too. I thought Tarek was blocking it. I just moved back. I moved to check where it was coming from first. I should have just been running this way. I died for no reason. I didn't even realize that Fiddle has Zanyas. He baited me pretty hard there, and then I did manage to survive from the Jinx, even though I should have died for like the mistake. I shouldn't have all in the Fiddle there at all, and I died anyway because I got hit by the Jinx ult since I'm silly. It's my bad. Alright, I'm gonna get Mercs this game, and I'm gonna switch from this trinket to, where is it? This trinket, and I'm gonna get the Oracle's Lens as well. It's gonna take a while for it to transition to the red one, but now that I have Oracle's Lens, I can just drop it on Akali every team fight instead of having to carry. Instead of having to carry a pink ward on me at all times, I can just drop my Oracle's Lens instead, and I have the ability to kill Akali in her Shroud. It's also really nice for clearing out wards and stuff at this stage of the game. Oh. Careful, Akali's coming. Oh god. Nice job. Kill the Akali. Oh my god. That Jinx is staying so far back. You can definitely kill her with an ultimate.
Balance is weakness.
Ah, there's 3 people up. I don't want to go for it anymore. Mercs are so necessary this game. They have Fiddlesticks, Amumu, and Renekton. It's just a lot of hard CC that I do not want to get caught up in. When you play against the Fiddlesticks, it's almost mandatory to take Merc Treads or some form of tenacity at the very least on any like high priority assassin or squishy or caster or whatever. Otherwise, he'll just get that 3-second fear off you reliably in team fights and just screw you over. I was just like not really paying attention. I should have been letting him farm Q there. I'm gonna wait here to see if we can pick off the Akali or something. Yep. Don't have my Oracle's Lens yet, but whatever. That's Spellman, baby. I'm gonna let him get the rest of these. I'm gonna get EXP though, so I can try hit level 16. Really close. Akali's dead. Yeah, we should probably take advantage of that and push. Need to lifesteal a bit though. I'm a bit chunked. Oh my god. Run like heck. Akali is coming. Oh my god. Just lost one. It could have been much worse if we kept going. Would have lost all 4. Akali would have just cleaned this up. I had no ult or anything there, so it was not an ideal situation for us to be fighting in. Just gonna kill this blue real quick, and then probably go back and pick up a Last Whisper. They have a lot of armor on the team. They have double Hourglass, they have Randuin's, Sunfire, Chain Vest, Renekton, literally only built armor to itemize versus our team, which is really, really smart on their end. So Last Whisper are going to help me out a lot. And let's see, I'll probably go for a Guardian Angel next. So I think the item of choice here is probably Negatron Cloak. I want to get that MR, so I'm harder to burst down for the Akali, the Fiddle, and the Mumu. Renekton didn't really build any AD, so his physical damage is going to be very light. His magic damage is also going to be light. He's more of a tank line that I have to try to ignore for the most part unless he's the only available target. And the Jinx obviously is still a pretty strong AD carry. She's quite fed, so maybe I'll regret not picking up a Chain Vest, but I'm going to be trying to focus her first in team fights anyway, for the most part. So if I can take her out of the fight, then they're really only going to have sources of magic damage left over, so I should be able to just get away with something like that. I have Oracle's Lens. They have no Baron Wards. It's down for 90 seconds now. I'm going to go push out top a bit. I picked up a Tiamat because I had a convenient amount of gold for it when I backed. I had already completed a pickaxe, which I was planning to get a Last Whisper with, but I had like 1,000 gold, and I was still really far from my blade, so I didn't want to just sit on 1,000 gold of potentially combat worth stats, and not do anything with it. So I just picked up a Tiamat, and I was able to farm up quite a lot, and it actually helped me out in a lot of fights. So definitely not a bad item. It's very gold efficient for what it provides. I have been playing on Curse for over a year now. Do race real quick. Nace is splitting the TP. Ooh, sneaky. Pretty sure he can 1v1 Akali. I think he's definitely stronger than her. He's got Frozen Fist and Spear of Visage. 40% CR almost under his belt. I don't think Akali wants to try 1v1 him. Gotta be careful because the Jinx does have a QSS, so she can negate the damage from my Death Mark if she doesn't waste it on something else prior to me ulting her. But damn, you didn't get the Q off.
Secrets kept are weapons wasted.
Yeah, let's go for some turret damage here. Don't initiate on the movement, please. Top is pushing for us. Let's pile up creep wave. It's gonna hit turret and then start pushing back, but should be able to get some chip off on this turret. And mid's pushing toward us slightly, I think. But if we can just win a team fight down here, none of that will really matter too much. I'm not gonna use my W offensively unless I just see like an easy line of access to poke down the squishies. I think Naze can walk up and just like poke them down. Oh, he tried to fear me.
Ally has been slain. Double kill. Shut down.
Kill the Akali.
Has been slain.
Oh, he got ignite. He got ignited. I think they can clean it up though. He's Frozen Fist. I went as ham as possible, and I flashed in to finish the kill on the Jinx. Ended up picking up Fiddlesticks as well with that. I got a triple kill, but we actually didn't win the fight too hard. The fight started off kind of badly. Fiddle jumped in, and then like Jinx was way in the back, and their whole like tank line was in the front. Akali was just diving in with like Zhonya's to back her up. So the fight actually did not look like it was going to go well for us. But I just went in, managed to kill the Jinx. If I didn't kill her, then that would have went horribly for us. So that's why I flashed in to commit for it, and I just ultied back with that Death Mark escape potential like I was talking about. I landed next to Akali, so she was able to kill me, but we killed her afterwards, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world. We got a turret off it. Didn't win the team fight as hard as I was hoping we would have, but it's alright. Like, we're still definitely in a winning position for this game. Nace is still getting big. Ezreal's got GA now, so we have 2 GAs on our team. That's really helpful for denying Akali resets. Just making it harder to kill. Making it harder for her to kill us. Okay, I'm gonna go take our blue.
No technique is forbidden.
Nice job. Oh, Akali got. Oh wait, that's Fiddlesticks. I saw the Zhonya's. Assumed it was Akali. Oh my god. That's not good. It's gonna be ugly. Try and move to help clean up, but looks like everyone just died. I'm gonna stall them so that Nace can get in him.
Ally has been slain.
Damn, couldn't jump back to my death mark. No! I was just trying to stall. I thought Renekton had died or something. I shouldn't have played it like that. I should have just canceled the recall instead of trying to ult for the kill. It's my bad. Why is this guy pinging? I think that was a mistake. Ezreal baited him so hard. Yeah, I didn't want to go for that. Damn, I misjudged that situation hard. They got to kill top. I think it was on the Jinx. Renekton was still up. I should have just canceled recall at most. I don't know why I ulted in. I was also trying to like W to this side and then jump back to my clone, but I just got popped instantly. It was just like a bad situation for us. Oh, they're solo. Nice. Oh, the jungler is dead. Did we get it? Oh my god, we didn't get Baron. Damn. Their jungler is dead. Had smite up, but not quite able to secure it. I think their Jinx is gonna go for a red buff. That was really unfortunate. Thought we had that for sure. Akali's Zhonya's back up. Damn. They're stacking armor, and we are slightly getting outscaled, I would say. I don't know. It's a tough game. Really tough now. I can't 1v1 her right now. If she has Zhonya's up, she'll just pop it when I try to ult, so I'm not going to get enough damage to do anything. I had to dodge one of her Qs when she threw it at me with my ultimate. That was the only way I could have won that fight. I didn't think she was going to be that manly to just turret dive me like that. I definitely misjudged that. Oh, kill the Jinx. Jinx has to die. Oh, damn. She's going to kill Ezreal. Nah, he has to run. Oh my god, Akali got the reset. Damn, this game. We were doing so well. What happened? Up in 20. I shut down the Akali really hard, but she got back into it off team fights and roaming and stuff. I was pretty big as well, but he just got too big. Can't 1v1 him now. Still have a chance to win. That series of plays top where we like tried to fight. 3 people died. I ran in to cancel their recall, and then Ace TP'd in and died too. That was really where we lost the game. We got Baron off that as well. It wasn't pretty. Akali might check this turret. Try to kill me. GA is down for a bit too. Yeah, Black Cleaver would definitely be good this game.
Secrets kept are weapons wasted.
I may sell my Hex Drinker just because it's getting really late and pick up Black Cleaver instead when I have enough to make that transition. They may be looking to fight this. I don't know if Nace can win that. Akali is too big. You can't do that. That's fine. I don't care if Ezreal gets blue buff. Need a few hundred more gold to get Black Theater off of selling my Hex Drinker. Oh god, what happened? Can't go in on that. That's unfortunate.
An enemy is legendary.
What I have done cannot be undone.
It's the last ditch effort to survive.
Enemy has been slain.
End of the game anyway. Didn't really matter. Oh well. Tough match. Well played by the enemy team. Props to Akali for, after having a rough start, managing to get back into the game. Really nice. He outscaled me, and since he had exhaust, really never had a potential chance to kill him. Once he got Zanya's, he was just like in a good spot.